Phones get bigger, but is there a place for a 4-inch iPhone in 2021? I decided to blow the dust off my old iPhone SE and spend the day with it instead of my iPhone XS with a just slightly bigger screen. So here what I noticed through this unusually tough day. After I wake up, I usually check what happened at night. It's Twitter, YouTube, email, and I forgot how small the phones were because I can barely type on iPhone SE. So that's the thing I should get used to today. And what I also want to mention is that the vibration mode is absolutely terrible here. The moment you wake up, all this bzz, bzz, bzz is just blowing my mind because I got so used to Taptic Engine on my iPhone XS that it just kills me. Yet another problem is YouTube. You can't watch YouTube on 4-inch display. It is prohibited by United Nations Convention since 1993, or at least it should be, because it's really awful. I don't have any classes today, but I still have to pop in at Studio Workout to discuss some questions, and my only companion for this day will be iPhone SE 2016, except of this camera, of course. So wish me good luck. You know, before we start, I have just found a perfect argument why this iPhone SE is actually better than all the other iPhones. It's very nice to touch. Every time you touch it, you feel some kind of pleasure and, I don't know, dignity, because it's like solid phone. It has a matte finish across all the body.
It's pretty incredible.
And because of its small size, you can put it literally everywhere. I remember I tried to wear my favorite skinny jeans with Xiaomi Mi 10 and God, I don't want to remember this because I wasn't able to properly walk with this thing in my pocket. What I also like about the iPhone SE is that it's not that old of a phone. I mean, it's 2016 phone with NFC and pretty decent camera. I just went to McDonald's and paid it with Apple Pay. Maybe things are not that bad, huh? As I have already said, the camera quality here is more than decent. No HDR, no optical stabilization, but daylight photos are still sharp and pretty, I don't know, usable. However, I completely forgot about the battery life here, because it's -5 outside and my iPhone has just run out during like 4 minutes of using outside. It's completely terrible. It's like MacBook 2015 in front of all the newer models. I can connect the charger while also recording the sound. I mean, it's only one additional port, but a fairly important one, the 3.5mm mini jack, which is absolutely great. Like, see, I couldn't do it with my iPhone XS. Alright, I'm home, but I still have some work to do. Technically, I can use iPad for this challenge because it's not an iPhone, but I decided to spice up things a little bit and edit my raw photos with Lightroom Mobile on. Ta-da, iPhone SE. Let's see how it goes. Well, you know what? iPhone SE, though being a 2016 phone, works pretty fast. Not like iPhone 12 fast, but still I can't notice any like serious lags or stutters. That's what is called Apple magic. I guess it's time to stop my challenge and draw the conclusion line right here. Is iPhone SE 2016 a good phone to use in 2021? No. It is definitely no, because it has a tiny screen and awful battery. My piece of advice is to buy iPhone 7 or iPhone 8, which are slightly more expensive but can offer you a bigger battery, bigger screen and more stable performance. Though I can't say that iPhone SE is an awful phone, it still works fast and takes decent photos. It would be a great second phone because it takes very little space, but still you'll have to charge it more than your main phone. Anyway, that's been it. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more.